Okay. This is I can't wait for it. Today we're going to be covering ENBL, and it's more of like I got a question. I just want to make sure my thoughts are in the right place when I'm looking at this, and that I'm not thinking about this the wrong way. I want to get done on an option call, and I've got some options out there to think about as far as like what is the better way to go. I know by July, the end of July, the merger with ENBL is supposed to be complete, or with ET. And so that leaves us with some uh, with some time. But they've also invested. So ET's invested $7 billion into ENBL, which means that their price of their stock should go up. Uh, it should go up. I mean, it should more than double. And so when you take the total outstanding shares that they have, which is 435,870,000, and then throw the $7 billion into the mix, that comes out to about $16 and some change. So let's just say $16. All right. So is it safe to say that, with regardless of what happens with the merger between ET and ENBL, which is actually looking really good for them to do the merger, have already gotten some the people who are in control with ENBL, the majority of the shareholders or that have I guess power to say no, have already said yes. And so that said, it's been already put out there in the world that it was undervalued, and it was actually worth $7 billion, and they're paying $7 billion for it. So their stock has to go up to meet that price. So it means it's going to go up to $16, regardless of whether ET goes through with the deal or not. The company still is a $7 billion company, and their shares don't represent it. So that said, is it safe to say that it's safe to get in on an option call now? Because option calls are cheap on this thing. I mean, I don't know if you're checking them out or anything like that, but let's take a look at some of these and see. Let's see if I can get my screens to work here. I might need to pull this up a little bit. And geez, I might need to pull this up a little bit more. All right. So if I click here, there's the displays. Gonna put this one here. Nope, you don't want to see that. There. How about this one here? Ugh. Yeah, there you go. We'll get rid of this. All right. So here, this is ENBL. This is my chart that I laid out for them, and it's supposed to go up to $16. And so, I mean, you see that they're just following this price. They actually broke through this this channel that I had for them, and now it's I mean, basically, it's just I've got this too far forward. So if you pull this over here, it's exactly where it should be. It'd be right here, this, there, and or I'm sorry, you pull this over to here, and so this would be right here. And so that wasn't really the page I was trying to go for. Let me see. Let me get this up here. Put this here. Yeah. Boom. Now let's make this big. All right. So if you look at the August 20th calls, outside the money is 25 cents. Inside the money is $1.60. I mean, if you look at the June 18th, which is not long enough, I think, because this thing doesn't move like it's not groundbreaking moving. It's just slowly getting there. So it's spaced out. And so I think it's going to take all of, July to really get up to the price point. So they're really milking it. So I think June is just going to be too short. But I mean, if you wanted to get to like $12 in June, I think that's possible. But and they're for a penny, so I mean it's dirt cheap. But you're buying it. That's buying them outside the money. I would want to buy them in the money, which is $1.43 at 750. $10, it's at 8 cents. It's stupid cheap, but you're not really making money until after 10. And I mean, yeah, I mean, you'll have more. You can get more of these, and I guess it would make up for the difference. But you can get this for $1.43. It's in the money. You're already making money right now. So as slow as it wants to go, you're in the money, so it's making money. And but that's for June. So it might only run up to $12. And then you have to buy another one, which might actually be more expensive by then. So if you're forward thinking and you go to August 20th, which will cover all of July and give you some just in case it runs a little bit over, you know how things take as far as legal stuff takes it. I mean, they always drag it out. I mean, it could take longer. So let's say you go August 20th on it and you do it for 750, which is in the money, and it costs you $1.60 per. I mean, am I wrong into thinking that, if this is going up to $16, I pay $1.60 now? Every dollar that that goes up, I'm making $100 per option call that I've got. I break even at $9.05 if I do it at $1.55, which I think is doable. But I mean, I can put it at the 160. You're breaking even at $9.10. And then the rest of it's just all cash. I mean, you're just making cash from there on out. Am I wrong in thinking that that's smart money right there? I mean, the company's worth $7 billion, no matter if ET buys it or not. So wouldn't it stand to reason that if this is going up to $16 by the end of July, the option price right now is half that price? Wouldn't I be stupid not to get more option calls on this, knowing that it's going to go up to that? One, two, because I already have option calls on this. But I'm trying to think, well, how do I make more money right now? And so if I got the 750 call, which is in the money, versus, and I would be getting like 4 of those, let's say, versus 10 more of the other one that's at $10 outside the money, wouldn't I stand to make more money? I mean, wouldn't I, wait, what's my risk factor? I mean, I know I stand to lose whatever I put into it, but I mean, if I get it out into August, it has to go up to $16. Well, it's worth $16, so the market needs to reflect that in the share price. So wouldn't it stand to reason that this is a safe bet? That here's my fear: is I just don't want to. I don't want to tie up large amounts of my money in this one stock. I like to kind of spread it out. So I already have 10 option calls in it, plus one that was still running from May that I have like 4 days left on. And so now I've got some that end in June, but I'm thinking that if I really want to be covered on this, I probably should get some more that cover out until August. And so now it's just a matter of like, what do I want to spend and at what strike price is the best case scenario? Do I get 10, or do I get of the $10 one, the $10 strike price one, or do I get 4 of the 750 strike price one? And which one? I mean, I know the 10 will eventually make more money, but I mean, this one's making 80 cents per. That one's making 27, so I make $270 on that one. I'm doing what is that, 160, 320? So that's $320 on this one. So 320 versus 270 per dollar, but this is going to go up probably another. I can't even read that. What does that say? 21. So $210 more. So after the $10 one, this one will be making more money. I don't know. Is it more important? Is it better to have the money right now and be making the money, or is it better to have the more option calls outside the money and be making the potential to make more money as it runs up? I guess that is the question. So, anyways, that's all I had. I appreciate it. Thanks for listening to me ramble. I can't wait for it. And please, if you got a response, put it in the comments below. Um, you know, I've only been doing options for a couple months. I'm not gonna lie, but I mean, I've done well. I'm not. I've been making solid calls, and so but this is like one of those things like, is this too good to be true? Am I looking at this from the wrong point of view? Am I wrong about this? Do I make the wrong decision and then I lose all my money? You know, all the money that I've invested in it, or am I better just leaving it alone and just playing what I have in it and just be done with it? And so it's kind of like that greed versus logic kind of thing. And like right now I know I'm being greedy by wanting to get more. And so that's why I'm making this, to see if I can get some more logic to support my greed, if that makes sense. So again, I can't wait for it. Thanks again. Please put the comments in below, and just tell me what you think, what your thoughts are. I'd really appreciate it. Thanks.